melancholy rustling of the pines followed, and then again the singular crying voice shot past above their heads, now in front of them, now once more behind. It sounded everywhere. It grew fainter and fainter, fading away, it seemed, into distance that somehow was appalling. The grove, however, was empty of all but the sighing wind, the snow unbroken by any tread. The moon threw inky shadows, the cold bit. It was a terror of ice and death, and this awful singing cry. "But why, pray?" screamed the girl, distracted, frantic with her bewildered terror. "Why, pray? Let us do something to help. Do something!" She swung round in a circle, nearly falling to the ground. Suddenly she perceived that the old man had dropped to his knees in the snow beside her and was praying. Because the forces of prayer, of thought, of the will to help alone can reach and succor him where he now is, was all the answer she got. And a moment later both figures were kneeling in the snow, praying, so to speak, their very heart's life out. The search may be imagined, the steps taken by police, friends, newspapers, by the whole country, in fact. But the most curious part of this queer higher space adventure is the end of it, at least the end so far as at present known. For, after 3 weeks, when the winds of March were a-roar about the land, there crept over the fields towards the house the small dark figure of a man. He was thin, pallid as a ghost, worn and fearfully emaciated, but upon his face and in his eyes were traces of an astonishing radiance, a glory unlike anything ever seen. It may, of course, have been deliberate, or it may have been a genuine loss of memory only. None could say, least of all the girl whom his return snatched from the gates of death. But, at any rate, what had come to pass during the interval of his amazing disappearance he has never yet been able to reveal. "And you must never ask me," he would say to her, and repeat even after his complete and speedy restoration to bodily health, "for I simply cannot tell. I know no language, you see, that could express it. I was near you all the time, but I was also elsewhere, and otherwise." End of Entrance and Exit. Recording by Bernard Spiel. BERNARDSPIEL.blogspot.com